Hello, and apologies for being missing in action the last 2 weeks. What I'm going to try and do in this video is catch everybody up with what I've been doing and explain what I'll be doing for the, moving on to next week, just in an effort to be open and honest and transparent, but also because, I still don't see Spot Us as my project. It's really a project for journalism as a whole, the journalism industry, or people who are concerned about journalism, however you want to describe it. Anyways, so what have I been up to? Well, I was at the Investigative Reporters and Editors Conference, and this was a really great opportunity for me to talk with more traditional journalists who have concerns about Spot Us. It was a really good conversation, and I can't address all the concerns that were brought up there in this video, but if you go above this video on the Spot Us blog, you'll see that I linked to the Idea Lab blog post, where I did go into discussion about what the concern is, what my response is. If that's a conversation that you're interested in, please check out that blog post. I definitely don't want to shy away from that conversation. I want to have it, but not for this video because I'm about to move on. So what else did I do? I talked with people from the Knight Foundation and also people at the Berkman Center about legal issues. So for example, at the Berkman Center we talked about contracts, Creative Commons contracts, things like that, things which Spot Us absolutely needs to have before we can launch. What else? Earlier this week, now that I'm back in San Francisco, I met with people at the Mother Jones magazine. I met with about 7 of their editorial staff because they're interested in the idea of community-funded reporting. They aren't ready to commit to anything, either Spot Us, which isn't ready, of course, or anything of their own, but it's definitely something that a lot of people are interested in and want to learn more about. So I just sort of explained to them how Spot Us is going to work. And the majority of this week, though, has been about hiring developers and designers. I've narrowed it down to about 3 or 4 potential developers and same amount of designers. And by this time next week, I hope to have hired a developer, and shortly after that, a designer. Right now, I've just been doing all the things you might imagine one would do before they hire somebody, looking at resumes, references, past work, talking to them on the phone, all that fun stuff. I will be, again, in an effort to be open and honest. As soon as I know who the developer is, you guys will know who the developer is. What else? So that's been what's been keeping me busy. Next week, I'm really excited. I'm going to be presenting to Full Circle Fund, which is a organization here in San Francisco that does philanthropic work. And so I'm really excited about the opportunity of explaining to them how Spot Us will work and see if it's something they might want to get involved in. Again, once I have a developer, we're going to really start plowing in and diving in, and hopefully, best estimates are something like 3 months, worst estimates something like 6 months time frame to be up and running. I'm going to be pushing to even beat 3 months, but we all know how development goes. Anyways, I will continue to keep everybody updated. Please ask questions. Again, I'm lucky that I've been put in sort of a seat to steer this thing, but it is not my project. It is something for all of journalism, I think. It's definitely an experiment which needs to be had. For more on that, just, again, go to that Idea Lab blog post where I really try and get to the heart of what's motivating me to start and to go with Spot Us. All right. Thank you very much.